Yo, what's up, nerds? I don't think anybody's here yet, but all right. See what's going on. Let me text Jay. Yo, I'm live. Um, yo, what's going on? How you guys doing? I don't know if anybody's here yet, but just getting ready to do a little live stream, talk about the new NAMM 2018 offerings. I've been at work all day, so I haven't had a chance to really see what's been launched. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, Aaron. Hey, Surfing. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. I figured I'm just gonna come on for about a half hour. I don't have too much time tonight, but I figured since it's NAMM season in Anaheim, I honestly don't know too much about NAMM in general. I know it's a big music conference, but I've never gone. I've never been there. But oh, hey Ian, what's going on, dude? Glad to see you come. Glad to see you back, man. How's your reverb unit? Where is it? Have you tracked it yet? I think Jay is coming tonight. He can talk to you more about the about that unit you bought. But so I just wanted to know. I was wondering if you guys. Yeah, I'd like to know how to get tickets too. Well, God damn. Yo, Witch Ape, what's going on? Good to see you again. Oh, it's in transit. That's awesome. But yeah, so I'm just curious as to what's been going on with Winter NAMM, the new Logic update. Oh, cool! I didn't even know that was happening. Um, yeah, I've just been at work all day. The only thing I saw was the new automatic tempo mapping plus new. Wow! Oh man, is that like a standard update, or do we have to? Do you have to buy it again, or do you think that's just like a new download of it? It tracks your tempo as you play. Wow, that's really cool. It's free. Oh my god, I gotta update. Man, see, this is what you miss. I've been completely offline today doing stuff and working, so I haven't had a chance to really catch up on the new offerings. The only thing I saw so far was Electron released the Digitone, I think. What up? I have to reload YouTube, and I'm always waiting, and I'm always sitting here waiting on the live stream. I don't get it. I have cable internet. That's really weird. The stream health looks good, so I don't know. It must be something with maybe with your router or something. I know my router was having an issue with my live streaming exploits here, but I've since figured it out. I think with this setup, I have my. Oh, it's not me. Okay, good. I always assume it's me. That's my personality. It's not you. It's me. But yeah, so like, oh, hey Dave, what's going on, dude? Cable, where there is your problem. Uh, that's got to be it. It's like I have to reload the app. Exodus, are you on you're on your phone right now? There's my I was watching Bo Beats. I don't know if you guys watch his channel, but he does like synthesizer review and stuff. It's a cool channel. I think he's from Sweden, and his thing is he was having a lot of problems this morning with his stream. I had to skip it over my morning coffee, which was terrible. Steven Slate Audiofied. Witch Ape, is that a new? That's a new plugin or something, right? Um, I think I saw an ad for it. It's funny. I've seen like a few different ads just like in passing about the new stuff that's coming out. I just Googled it, but I haven't really had a chance to dive in. So I'm excited to hear what you guys have heard about and what's going on. Yo, what up, Schizo? Good to see you, Matt. Task Crew, you're just coming up with all these new names. This is awesome. Yeah, phone in my hand and you're live on TV. I'm typing on the phone. What? That is so cool, man. That like blows my mind. This era that we're living in. I'm live on your TV. I think that's the first time I've ever been live on TV. So thanks, Exodus. That's what I'm doing too. I'm live on my phone, but typing on my computer. I have the chat open on my computer, but because my computer was giving me all sorts of issues. I don't know. Some of you guys have been coming in and out of the stream the past couple of nights. This is stream number 8 in a row, which is pretty sick. And I think Jay is supposed to be showing up here too. So yeah, we got Witch Ape, Tad from Witch Ape Studios in the house. Appreciate you being here, Tad. This is sick. Um, Yo, that's so funny. I'm on all these TVs, man. That's like I never thought I'd be a TV star. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. We're just chilling, you know. If you guys have any other stuff, I saw like the Korg prologue, or though I think that's been in the works, maybe. And I think Jay is supposed to be here. He may even be here. I haven't seen him on the chat, but I told him I was doing this tonight. He said he was going to try to swing by. I'm live, Jay. If you wanna come through, bro. I got the Messages app open too, which is a cool app on Mac, so I can like, because I can't obviously message through my phone while it's streaming. That's so funny. I was gonna watch on TV as well. I gotta look into that TV thing. I know there's like a way to mirror it, right? Like to your TV. It's like stuff that's on your phone. I gotta like figure out how to go about doing that. Because Tim does it all the time. I'm like over at Tim's house and he'll be like, "Yo, check this out," and he like shoots it over to his TV. It's really cool. Um, let's see, the Arteria mini brutes look ace, huh? Didn't they already have a mini brute, or is that like a new offering, or did they update it? Yeah, please post anything you find that's cool because, in my opinion, NAMM has been a bit disappointing so far. Oh wow, I that's interesting, Ian. This is the first time I'm really keeping up with NAMM. I honestly, I remember like when stuff gets updated, it usually takes me. I have this weird habit of being usually like 5 years behind the trends at the moment. So I normally don't figure out about stuff like a show like Stranger Things. I think I mentioned this at one point. Like I probably wouldn't figure out about that until another 5 years, but lately I've been really on point. So I'm trying to change things in my life a little bit so that I don't find out about things so many years after they were really popular. So that's what I'm trying to do with music stuff now because something came out one year and I was like, this is awesome. But like I hadn't figured out that it came out until like 2 years after the fact. So that just goes to show how bad I am at using the internet, I guess. Um, the new ones. Huh. I thought maybe they have another one, Maxi Brute or something. I don't remember. I want a micro Korg update. Did they update it or are you just saying you want one? I'm sure they'd listen to you if you do. That Roland SH01 redo sounds pretty good. What is that? Is that one of those like little boxes that you hook up to like a little keyboard? The SH1. I'm gonna Google some of this stuff as we're chatting about it. Um, SH01A, is that it? That does look pretty cool. So this is a synth, huh? So you gotta, so these like, so that's what I don't understand. Some of these new synths, they're like literally boxes that you have to hook up to another like controller, right? Because I see a lot of new synths coming out that literally don't have a keyboard, and I guess I'm just accustomed to seeing synths with a keyboard. But I'm guessing so many people have controllers, or they're gonna hook them up to their computer and use like their MIDI controller or whatever they call it. Because I see it right now. There's like couple different synthesizer modules. They got the JP08. I was looking into that series of stuff too. That looks pretty cool. But it just threw me for a loop with that little keyboard that you got to get that attaches to it. So let's see. Let's see the stream health. See how we're doing here. I'm like so paranoid about this dropping out, but it's okay. Just because we've had so many issues in the past 7 or 8 days that you know. Oh yeah, it's a small one. Like that's cool. I think those are pretty cool. I'd be interested to check those out and hear what they sound like. I've never really owned any of that vintage gear, so it's a small one like the other small versions. Yeah, I'm the same way. I still haven't seen The Wire. Yeah, I haven't seen The Wire either, so that's funny. Maybe we can watch it over Google Hangouts or something and talk about it. Dave, it's a boutique. Yeah, they have 2 new Mini Brute 2s. Yeah, the boutique ones. You can use any size MIDI controller. Much easier to carry though. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I guess it's just easier to with the functionality of it. Right, you just need a cable. That's actually really cool. I guess I get that now why they do that. As long as it's MIDI DIN and not USB. Okay. Be it like original MIDI cable, right? Finished with my Wi-Fi because it couldn't help me with my stream. Yeah, dude, that's what I had to do with my Wi-Fi too. I think tonight the Wi-Fi is working, but it only seems to work really well when I'm streaming from my phone and not as well when I'm streaming from my computer. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a big conspiracy for us to all use our phones to stream, but because my computer could not handle it, and it makes me a little sad because I got this really awesome webcam for Christmas to live stream for you guys and hang with you guys, but this is working out good. I just wish I could use the encoder like I had the past couple of days because it had I could put the chat in there live so that if somebody else, hey, what's up, Crate? How you doing, man? Um, Korg Volca Mix. What is that? Korg Volca Mix? Dude, they keep putting out new stuff in that Volca series, huh? I'm gonna put the theme song on because I forgot to put it on. I wanted to put it on in the background. So we got a little background. Hopefully it doesn't get too repetitive. Um, let's see. I don't think you caught it, but I adapted the lyrics of Paranoid. Oh yeah, I knew there was something in that, and I couldn't like formulate what it was, but I was like, that's a reference to something. It's funny. Best way to track out beats. Oh, wait, are you talking DM1? Oh, Korg Volca Mix. You're not talking about the DM1. I just had the DM1 on the brain because I did those videos about it. I want to look that up. Korg Volca Mix. Do you guys have any of the vocal series stuff? I mean, there's a bunch of those, right? Oh, mixed analog performance. Oh, that's really smart. So like this is like the brain of your setup, huh? That's what I was watching some stuff about Electron because I'm like an Electron fanboy right now because I really want to get a Digitakt or something, and which is why I started talking about these. But this is like what people are looking for in that community of people as well, or some kind of heart or brain for all their pieces of gear. So I'm assuming that this is what this is. Basic mixer is stereo widening, compression, and oh, okay. So I guess it does more than just you can. Yeah, this the Volt. I don't know. I'm impressed with the Volca series offerings. I don't own any of the Volca stuff, but um, a couple of people recommended that to me when I was looking to get a drum machine. Oh, Jason is here. Jay's here. That's the wizard has arrived. Everybody, this is like, I can't believe this. We've had Tim yesterday make an appearance, and today we have the wizard himself live on the chat. So if you guys have any questions for Jay, now would be your time to hit him up. I'm gonna try to get him to be right here next to me for one of these soon. Um, so, Jay, we're gonna have to be doing a a double live video very soon. Um, but so yeah, Jay the Wizard has arrived. Everybody, that's the man himself, Jason Anderson. So, if you got any questions for him, hit him up in the chat. And Jay, thank you so much for making it out, man. I'm so glad that you were able to make it tonight. I know that you were very busy, and I'm glad that you were able to figure out how to meet us on here. Because we have a lot to talk about in private, but it's really good to see you because I feel like I haven't seen you or spoken to you in a long time. So even though we're technically not speaking now, I'm speaking to you sort of. So I don't know. Okay, I lost my chat here. Let me see. Best way to track from MPC to 4242. I really wanted to. Hold on, I gotta go back here. I missed so many things here. Okay, Okay, the paranoid. Sick paranoid reference surfing. Best way to track out beats on the 424. It's a mixer for your Volcas that powers them as has other cool functions. Yeah, that's a really good idea for that series of stuff. It's like they have some really forward-thinking people there, I think. I mean, I think they're very smart. That's a really smart decision to have with those so that you have a central hub that connects all of them. Because that's what a lot of people are looking for apparently in the like electronic instrument era, or not era, but the fans of the electronic instruments are really looking for a way to connect all of them in one central brain or hub. Um, what was your thought about the Volca keys, Ian? What made you almost decide to get it, and why did you decide not to? I really wanted Volca FM, but it's only three voice polyphony. That means you can only play three notes at a time, right, Dave? I'm not. I'm just want to clarify, because I know that that's a big deal with some of the synths. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, yeah. So it's like Volca FM, but it's pretty small, right? So it's like um, Volca FM. Oh yeah, yeah. Those are cool, man. These little guys. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think all the Volca stuff is cool. I've heard that the digital sampler one is pretty good. Um, but I just want, it's like I feel like at the price point, I don't know. It kind of seems like you could get, if you save up a little more, maybe you can get something that's going to be a little more, have a little bit more features to it and like bigger. But I appreciate those. They're cool. I'd be curious to try some of them out if anyone from Korg is watching and want to send me stuff. Hashtag not sponsored. Let's see, what do we got? Jay made it. Jay the Wizard in the house. So I'm gonna get the Volca FM. Oh, cool, Schizo. And possibly the Yeah, the Volca sample. I've heard good things about that. Best way to track from MPC to 4242 with 20-second delay. Yeah, have you tried using the SMPTE sync? I've been wanting to get a time stamper, but I haven't seen one that fit the bill of cheap quality and I don't know that I'm actually going to use. So yeah, it is in the manual. Do you want me to get the manual again so we could look up the time stamper? That's where I originally saw it. I've also seen ones that you can just get that are, I think, 20 or $50, and they're like a time stamper. Oh, cool. You want to send me fan mail? So Matt, you want to send fan mail that's not email? I will let you know an address that you can do that to. Because I was actually, that's so funny. I was in the process of opening a PO box for other reasons, and that would probably be the best spot. But we'll talk. Send me an email. Yeah, I wanted to set up a PO box because a couple people actually reached out to me when I first started the channel about sending me tapes, and I gave them my address, but I never got the tapes. So, but I think it would be cool to just have a PO box in general because they're pretty cheap to have, and I've never had one, and life is all about new experiences. So, just want a small sound. Wow, I gotta catch up here. Small sound module for playing shows. Yeah, that makes sense, Ian. It's like the smaller the stuff is, the easier it's gonna be to take around. Yo, Twin, what up, man? I just saw that you were in here. How you doing? Yeah, they are dirt cheap, and I'm sure used you can find the Volca stuff really cheap. Jay, I don't know, but Witchape Studios was floating around. Are you still out there, Tad? I saw him in the beginning, but I don't know if you know he's here, Jay. Just wanted a small sound. What up? And it's dirt cheap. I had Volca keys before, good sound. I don't think it had patch presets, so you couldn't like save your patches on there. Yamaha SU200. I don't know what that is, Crate. Let me check it out. Yamaha S200. Jay, also yesterday we were talking about reverb rack units, and we recommended one of the Roland ones you have to Ian. So maybe you can give him some tips on the settings that you like on that. I didn't, but shout out to Mr. Doyle. Yeah, he was floating around, so he might still be here, but just lurking in the background. But it's always great to see you out there. Um, Ian, which refresh our memory here. Which was the reverb unit you picked up? It's the Roland with the multicolored knobs, DJ, that you have. It's like I think you have two of them. You were showing me them last time. I thought that was a good one to recommend. It seemed like a. Oh, I actually ended up getting the DEP5. The other one is a delay. Oh, okay. Because I know Jay, you had recently acquired like a Yamaha SPX 90 and a couple other reverb units. Oh, Roland STE 1000. Oh, I must be thinking of the delay unit then. Let me check the thread here. Is a slap delay with chorus. Huh. You guys are gonna have to talk that one out. I'm out of my element, Donnie. I've had Volca keys. Sorry, I'm trying to catch you. Used they are super cheap though. Actually, I lied. Looks like 120. Oh yes. I thought the Volcas were a lot cheaper, and then it seems like they've gotten more expensive. I thought because I was looking at them at 1.2, and I was like, man, I could get like a few of these. Oh, SU200. That's why it didn't come up. I'm looking up the Yamaha SU200. Vintage Synth Explorer. Whoa, that looks cool. Budget desktop sampler suited for DJs and entry-level musicians. That looks pretty dope. I might get a hold of the SU200 for really cheap. Oh, that's like a thread. You guys somebody's thinking about getting one of those? Oh, you guys are talking about the reverb. I'm sorry, I have too many tabs open here. I'm trying to figure out. All right, so I had the bigger blue Yamaha sampler once with disk drive. Was that the floppy disk drive, Exodus? Mike, okay, the fan mail, yeah. Yo, Matt, email me at 424 recording and we will chat. I'll let you know where you can send fan mail to. I was thinking, and this is like completely random, but if I don't know, because I know there's a lot of used gear out there, having a PO box and just saying, look, if you want to send me tapes or you want to send me stuff your band's done, or if you have like old stuff sitting around that you don't want, that you want to like donate to something, I don't know, like I got nothing to lose. I can just literally put a PO box and say to do that, and if people do that, that would be super cool. If they don't, whatever, I got nothing to lose. I'll just have a PO box. So I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Is that cool? Is that weird? I'm just trying to get a feel, because I know I have a bunch of stuff that's just like chilling. You know, I could make like videos on people's old gear, or I don't know, just do segments or parts of the live stream where somebody sends me a random thing at the PO box, and I could be like, yeah, so I got this weird thing in the PO box. Check it out. It's a sampler or something. I think that would be funny. I want to send you gear for you to try out. That would be awesome, Matt. That would be awesome. I would definitely send it back too if you just wanted me to try it out. But yeah, I think that'd be cool. That's so funny, man. I was thinking about that same exact thing. I better write it down. My notebook is. I'll remember. I can always reference this chat. All right, that's a great idea. I was thinking that could be really funny to have almost like a random. It's almost like a lost and found, or maybe that's what the segment could be called. I don't know. I think it would be hilarious to do something like that. So thanks, Matt. And then it could be really random too. Like every once in a while, maybe I'll get like a random pedal or something, or a random tape somebody wants me to finish or something. That would be really fun. All right, I'm catching up on the stream. I'm going off on tangents left and right. What interface would you recommend to shoot finished tracks from the 424 to a computer? I would get any interface that's going to have 4 individual ins, so that you can, because the 424, I think all of them have individual RCA outs for each track, so you can bounce all 4 tracks simultaneously to the computer and have them separated in case you want to mix them further on the computer. So I would just say any like decent interface. I have some really nice ones because I've been borrowing them, and also I just invested in a couple nice ones after I sold a bunch of my old gear. And yeah, so but I would say grab, you know, you can. I know the Focusrite stuff. Some people love it, some people hate it. I never had a problem with that stuff. I had that stuff for a while. Seems like a good entry level interface, and they make Thunderbolt ones and USB ones. I used to have like PreSonus stuff back in the day, and that was all FireWire because I had a FireWire card. But I guess I'd recommend Focusrite. I have the Universal Audio stuff, but that stuff is pretty expensive. And like I said, I was wanting to make an investment in my music making, and yeah, I don't know. What do you guys use otherwise to bounce to your 424 tracks too? That's the main thing I would recommend is just making sure to find one that has four individual ends, and go for it. All right, I gotta catch up. I see Exodus asked me here. I hope that helps. Because I used to, for a long time, I only had interfaces that had two inputs, and I always had to do stereo bounces. So with the four individual ins, and you can just get one that has ins on the back too. It doesn't have to be all XLR ins, because your chances are you're going to use an RCA to quarter inch anyway. So, but just make sure you have four ins in some fashion, and I think that'll do you the best. And then if you want to do other things with it, like record drums, or, you know, it really depends on what you're trying to do else with it. And I would try to get something that's going to work for a couple different pieces, or a couple different purposes rather, not pieces. But I'd recommend getting one that has at least four. Let's see. All right, I'm catching up here. LOL, that's a huge can of worms. Good to know. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question, Brainwaves. Surfing on Brainwaves. Saab. I'm just going to abbreviate you to Saab. Yeah, Mr. Doyle's chilling. Have the Tascam DP. Yeah, that'll work. That's a digital standalone unit. That sounds appropriate enough. Thanks. I actually ended up getting the DEP. Okay, yeah, so how did that shake out, guys? I have a Roland SDE 1000. I used to have a Yamaha. When it first came out, I never learned to use it. I ended up selling it to a friend back then and ended up doing some cool DJ Shadow stuff. That sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, that seems like the right era for that SU200, Matt. SPX 90. Oh my god, this is like jumping around like crazy. Will, are you with us tonight? I was talking to Will earlier today. I wanted to ask him something, but I don't see him on here. If you're just joining us, this is Mike from 424recording.com, and we're just doing a quick live stream tonight about NAMM 2018 and what we've been seeing coming up, and we're just also talking about some conversation we've been having. I started live streaming about 8 days ago. This is my 8th day in a row. It looks like I'm going to be doing this for a while at 8 p.m. every night if I have time. As of right now, I guess I'm just going to do this every night. If you want to come by for an hour. Tonight I'm probably going to only go for about not too much longer, but seems okay. So I've been going for about a half hour, which is what I said I was going to do. So, but yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer. But yeah, thanks for coming out and talking Winter NAMM. And now I'm just trying to catch up on the comments because just trying to see what you guys are saying, man. But yeah, I'm excited. I like to look at what comes out at NAMM, or at least I've started to, just to see the kind of stuff that's coming out. I try not to gas too bad anymore, as you guys probably know from my gas videos. But I always like to have an ear to the ground, and like I said, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf where I'm not 5 years behind what's happening right now. So I'm just trying to get a little bit more into what's happening, you know, and things that could potentially be used in conjunction with my recording setup and the 4-track, of course, because there's always good stuff that comes out that you know, could help out with the recording process. But like I said, I don't want to gas too bad, but I don't mind having an ear to the ground, you know. Yeah, SBS 90 Korg something on Alessis I'm about to replace. I just needed some hardware reverb. Want a secret weapon low reverb, lo-fi reverb. All right, what's he got? I like big pedal boards, and I cannot lie. Nice. That's a Sir Mix-a-Lot reference. I got that one. Yeah, people should donate old gear to the show, and you should review it. Yeah, that would be really funny, and that's the exact thought I had. And I was like, because I feel like there's a ton of gear, and if it was just like, sometimes you don't know what to do with your old gear, and you're like, I don't know, like, should I just like give this away? Like, it's gonna be a hassle to try to find somebody, or I gotta go on Craigslist, or it's gonna cost too much to ship it, or something. So I think that would be really funny to do, and it could just be so random. Like I said, there's nothing to lose in doing it. If you have stuff and want to send it, cool. If you don't, cool. It's like, if I don't try to do it, you know, I'll never know if it fails or succeeds, and it's just so laid back and low key. It doesn't really matter. But I think that would be an awesome segment. Randomly tomorrow, if somebody, you know, hypothetically, if I got something and I was just like, all right, now it's time for Lost and Found Corner or something, or stuff I found in my P.O. box, and it's like some random like avocado shaker or something. You know, that would be really hilarious. And then I could review it. This avocado shaker is really creamy. Yeah, floppy. That's crazy. You had a floppy like MPC. Oh, you still do? Wow. I've got some serious gas right now. Local pawn shop is closing down and has some vintage Fender amps. I don't know if I can resist. I don't know if you should resist. Chances are those amps, they're an investment. That's what I was saying yesterday. You know, like the thing with all these Fender amps, depending on the size, a lot of people don't want the bigger ones anymore. The Super Reverb that I have, that Jay has helped me work on, and that we're going to be making a fuzz circuit on actually. A lot of people don't want them anymore because they're so enormous and they don't want to carry them around. So you can find some good deals on the bigger Fender vintage amps, but I mean also just all the Champ, Princeton, Deluxe is like the one everybody wants. Pro Reverb is starting to get a little bit bigger. Twin is getting a little bit bigger, as you probably know, Twin. But yeah, any of those Vibrolux and some of those random ones they made, or the ones they only made for a little while, I would check that out. I don't know. I'm not trying to, what is that called? Enable your gassing, Twin, but I'm going to give you the thumbs up on this one to go to the pawn shop and at least see what they got, because it's an investment and I don't see them going down in price anytime soon. So thumbs up. You got 10 424s out of 10 for that. So good luck. Let us know how that goes. Yeah, dude, Matt, we're going to talk. We'll talk. Email me, bro. 424 recording. And if you any guys, you know, want to send me stuff or ask me stuff or whatever outside of the stream, 424recording@gmail.com. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, what is the secret lo-fi reverb? Look at the Pioneer line. I modded and circuit bent an SR303. It's killer. Yo, John, what up with that no notification thing? It seems like it's random who's getting notified and who's not. A lot of you guys said you've been clicking the bell. I'm gonna have to do a bell tutorial about how to subscribe. So I don't know what's up with that. I've been getting a couple of people said yesterday, and then I had an email from Jeremy, I think, who said he hasn't been getting notified, or his app isn't notifying him, or didn't know how to set it up. So it seems to be a common problem. So I'll recommend, I'm gonna make a video or start adding it to my videos. Yeah, I don't get that either. That's so weird that you've been getting all the other ones, but now not getting them. I was thinking of starting some kind of like, I don't know, like email list, or maybe an email blast that's gonna say like, yo, I'm going live in 15 minutes, or, you know, because it seems like the YouTube notifications can't be trusted. I don't know though, so we can talk about that if you guys want to email me, or if you want me to start making an email list to let you know. But like I said, I'm probably gonna, John, I don't know if you were here for this. I'm probably just gonna be going live every night, at least for 30 to 60 minutes every night at 8 to 9. Um, just so I can keep getting better at talking. My big thing is I really want to become a better orator, and I want to be able to speak and riff and be able to keep something like this going for a while, because I've always been pretty bashful with speaking, and also like that, like just pausing like that. I feel like I have things to say, but I'm not very good at putting them together or keeping people's interest. So I'm really trying to. This seems like a good way to practice that, if nothing else, just to practice being able to speak with people and practice formulating my thoughts and not getting caught up in hesitation or and it's been helping a lot. YouTube has really helped me become a better orator, and I recommend it to anybody if you guys are looking to for a new hobby or just looking to get better at speaking. And it's so cool, like lighting I've been learning about, cameras I've been learning about, obviously gear. I've been meeting so many cool people. This is such a great thing. My only regret is not having started doing this earlier, this is my task crew. But anyway, so Twin, good luck with your guess. I gave you the 10 424s out of 10 to go do that. At least check them out. Yeah, somebody was talking last night about their Pioneer. Was that something else this year? Somebody was saying that they had, or no, maybe it was Andrew. He was saying that I think he had a vintage or an old Pioneer stereo reverb too. Oh, no, it's Exodus was talking. I'm sorry, that's right below Jay's thing. I guess it would help to just read, Mike. Come on. Um, the 303 is in spring, the 101 and 202 are. Oh, how old is your computer? I want to get one of those Pioneers, by the way, Jay, if you see one for me. Or I guess I could just always use yours, right? How old is computer you're using to transfer to? I bought an REME DigPad 96.8 I got for 40 on eBay Saturday. It's PCI for my Windows XP machine, but it's ancient. DigPad I got for 40. It's PCI. My computer is relatively new. I recently got it. I think I was explaining this on one of the other ones, live streams or something, or maybe it was in the gas one, because I had to get a new computer. Well, I didn't have to do anything, but I wanted to get a new computer because my old computer was from 2009, and it still chugs. It still is great. It still works well. The screen is probably the only thing on it that seems dated, but it's pretty fast. So, John, I don't know why the notifications thing isn't working either. Like I said, I think I'm gonna just make an email list. I have a bunch of emails from people that have emailed me about going live, so I'm gonna just make an email list. I don't know. I don't want to like spam you guys by sending emails when I'm live, but I will let you know that as of right now, and if anything changes, I'll let you know. But I'm planning on doing this every night at 8 p.m. So if you want to stop by, stop by. If you don't, don't. If I don't have time, I'll let you know somehow. I don't know. I feel like that'll be the best way at least, because I feel like email. At least I know when I get an email, it goes right to my phone and I see it. And from here forth, I'm just gonna do this every night from 8 to 9. The only caveat to that is this weekend I'm going to this cabin. I don't know if I'm gonna have service to I'm recording there. I mentioned this last night, so I would like to live stream it, and it was gonna be a surprise and show you guys. But in case you don't see me Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday I should be back. But Friday and Saturday is gonna be a little weird this week, just because I don't know if I'm gonna have service. So I was told there was service there, so I think it'd be really cool to just give you guys like a walkabout tour of the place we're staying at and recording at and having a blast at. So I'll introduce you to some of the bros and our setup and what we're doing. So, but yeah, so John, I'm gonna be doing this like every night, basically. I don't know, because like I said, I'm trying to get better at a bunch of things and just trying to get into good habits. And like I've been saying, you guys probably know, Jay, we're just it's just like an open jam thing with Tim and a couple of my buds. This guy Justin, I don't know if you ever met him. We're just literally, it's gonna be more of like a weekend retreat where we like play board games, eat food, play music and record music. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the 424 this weekend for sure. Last time we did it, there's a other video where we did, and it was like one of the early videos where we went up there, or a different cabin, and we did more of like a live setup. Yo, Mike, what was the cue? Oh, Will, I was gonna ask you about the moderation thing because I've been getting a lot of comments, but we'll talk about it more. I'm sorry, this is just I'm getting so behind on the comments. But yeah, so let me try to blast through these. That's what we're doing, Jay. It's just more of like an open jam hangout sesh, and we're gonna record just stuff for fun. So hit me up on message me if you're interested, or if you want to come live stream. So that was my question, Will. But let me catch up here. I'm not sure how to do it. Wait, I might be able to do it from here. I don't know. I'm not really sure what it even does, but I think it would be a good idea to do. Oh, info and settings maybe. Anyway, let me. Oh crap! What time did I start? I told my wife I was only going to do this for a half hour, but I've been here for 40 minutes. Okay, well, we'll go a little bit longer. Anyway, we will talk more. I got to figure out how to do it. I was going to make you the moderator, bro. Oh my god, you guys have been going crazy here. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Is the best. Yeah, Universal Audio is really, I gotta say, this stuff is pretty good, man. I don't know, I like it. I like the preamps. I don't know, I have a buddy that's teaches at a university for, like, audio engineering, and I guess he kind of got me started on that whole Universal Audio thing, and I was talking to him about stuff and recording, and he was like, look, like these, I don't really know the mumbo jumbo, but he said they have some of the best ADDA or whatever, so and I don't know. I don't know. I guess I noticed a difference, but I do like it for the preamps. And I think they just came out with. Oh, cool! You have an Apollo too. I think they just came out with a new, more affordable Universal Audio. I can't say as to what. I saw that at NAMM too, or I saw that come up as a commercial for one of the videos on the channel. So I was like, oh man, they came out with something smaller and more entry level, which is cool. 303 is an analog line that has way more in common with chorus pedal than does the Spring, but the reverb is super unique, especially with some additions. Okay, so Jay's still talking about the Pioneer reverb. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm really far behind. I have all vintage stuff. I also went into Fostex. Damn, dude, you should talk ADAT with Jay. He's really into. He was into ADAT for a while. Pioneer stuff from that era. I'll look into. Yeah, late 70s. I had the SR202 picked up. Wow. I have a Roland SP555 and it's dope. What is that, Matt? That Roland? Just saw Fender is getting back in the pedal game. Really? What kind of pedals is Fender putting out? Tuners? Or what is that called? The Fender Blender? Dude, yeah, do the Pioneer thing, man. I'm just trying to catch up, dude. I don't know if that was to me, but just saw Fender is getting back in the pedal. Yeah, I'm curious about the Fender pedal thing. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, rack mount spring reverb. Jay, what's up with that? Don't you have the Furman Audio spring reverb or something? That unit with the red knobs. I don't know, Ian, if you've ever looked into that one. I think Jay has that. Do you have one of those, Jay? I don't remember. I've heard good things about that though. I think it has like a compressor on it too, or like a one knob thing. John, I was looking at this pedal called the Audio Event Vocal Sunny Reverb. You can run Vox or guitar or whatever through that based on DBA Sunshine Verb. Whoa, that sounds cool. Yo, Will. Another way is to run tracks through a guitar amp with spring reverb. Yep. I used to do that with my Pro Reverb. My only rack mount spring is home built based on the original Fender. Oh yeah, Jay, that's right. Jay, we got to do a video on that. And that ties into what Exodus was saying. Jay has a spring reverb unit from an old Fender amp And I recently took my spring reverb out of my Fender super reverb, so we should do a video on that, Jay. Make my spring reverb tank into like a standalone unit. Hey Skiz, how's it going? Totally. Spring reverb on the amp is good. The Princeton is good for that, yep. Jay, you got any info schematics on? I've got a few lying around. I'd love to get going. Oh, this is awesome. You guys are like chatting about this. I'm sorry that I'm like trying to catch up. Getting random gear in the mail can help calm your gas too. That is true. That's a really good point. Matt, we're going to set that up. I'm going to get something. But we will be covering how to properly drive a spring tank with standard audio gear. Oh, I guess you've already been saying that, Jay. I'm way behind on the chat. Another related alternate question is, what mixdown cassette deck would you recommend? I have a line on a fancy 30-head Takamichi, but there are any decent ones on a budget. I don't know enough about him at this point to give you a fair assessment. It sounds like some of these other guys know more about that, but I'll think about it. Yeah, hit up Jay if you guys have any questions for him at operationaudio@gmail.com. That's your direct line to the wizard. And also you can find him on the forum. And also, hopefully, you're going to be able to find him right here on an upcoming live stream. So it would be fun to just chat with Jay. I want to interview Jay, and also just do like a Q&A with him. I think that would be fun. All right, I'm trying to catch up. I have terrible gas right now. Spent like $2K this month looking for things to sell to try and recoup some costs. Yes, Ian, that is a very likely story, my friend. I would say figure out the things that you really want out of the things that you bought and move the rest along. And hopefully you don't take too big a hit on that. Because it really comes down to what is it that you want that you're going to use. You know, check out the gas videos on the channel. I think I kind of outlined my new method for going about that and some thoughts on gas. I don't know, because I think you said you just recently discovered the channel, right? There's like a rant playlist, the red videos, if you see the videos with the red background. But I wish you luck, man. That's tough. That's a lot to blow on gear if you're not going to be using it. TIAC, yeah, I've heard good things about that RWD200. Dude, I think that's so weird about the John, about the notifications. I don't know what's going on with it. I wish I did. I don't know if it's just like it only shoots it out to so many people. Because I think what's also weird is that I have like 800 subscribers or something. So, not that I don't appreciate all you guys being here, but I mean, 10, 12, I think it says there's like 12 people. So what is that? That's like 1% of 800 would be like 8 people. So only like 1% of my potential viewers are here. That seems kind of crazy. So maybe they don't send it out to everybody or something all the time. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys being here. This is so sick. It's so fun to be able to... I look forward to this every day since I've been doing this. There's even been a couple days where I'm like, oh man, like I got a live stream, you know? It's almost like exercise. It's like once you... Like before you do it sometimes, you don't want to do it. But once you're doing it, you're like, yes, this was the right decision. That's exactly how I feel about the live stream. It's awesome. And I just love being able to chat with you guys and also just talking about Winter NAMM stuff because, like I said, I've been just trying to keep up with stuff. I'm trying not to be as much of a hermit as I have been in the past, so that's cool. Burr Brown converters. I don't know too much about the conversion. I think you're talking about the UA, but that sounds cool. I had a similar problem on my iPhone and realized that I had notifications turned off for YouTube in the iOS settings. Oh, snap. So even though I clicked the bell, I wasn't getting them. Dave, thank you for that. Yo, I gotta write some of this stuff down because I don't have my notebook here. I'm just being lazy. But I have some scrap paper. This will work. So I'm just gonna write down a couple ideas we've been having. The P.O. Box thing, I gotta do that. We'll call that something clever. I don't know. Lost and found or Gear Graveyard. I don't know. Maybe something not as morbid, but. And then I gotta make a video on the notifications, I think, too. Oh, Jay, when you're ready to do NAMM, we'll go. Passes are easy, and then it disappeared. Jay, can you explain to the live chat in a way that's easy for you how you get passes for NAMM? Because I remember you telling me the other day, I think you need to be like a member of association, or you need to have like some kind of credentials. So, Jay, if you could explain to everybody really quickly how you even get the passes for NAMM, because I know you have some connection where you have your business set up somehow to be able to get them. Because earlier we were talking about how do you get passes to go there, because some of the guys were talking about going there. You can usually get free passes through Tape Op. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That sounds like another option. Yeah. Oh, the notifications thing. That's something I need to address, because a lot of people, even outside of the chat, have been asking me about how come the videos aren't showing up, or like when you put out a new video, I used to get notifications and now I don't. So maybe something changed with the new iOS update. I know like a month ago or a couple weeks ago there was a new iPhone update. So notifications, bell. As I know some people have like a little short on their videos that says like subscribe and click this bell and do this and that. So I'll look into generating something like that, just so, because if you guys are interested in what I'm doing and the content and being here and hanging out, then I want you guys to be here and not get held up by technology not allowing you to. So I'm thinking the best way to do something like that is some kind of direct line of communication between us. So that's why I was saying the email list. So I'll write that one down too. Maybe an email list, just letting you know when I'm going live or something of that nature. I do have an email list on the website that you can scope out, or that you can be added to. I haven't sent out any emails. I just put it on there because I figured at some point I'm gonna be contacting you guys just about what's going on. But I feel like I'm in constant contact with everybody anyway. But I guess in case YouTube ever blows up and this disappears, then it would still be cool to remain in contact with all y'all. So. And I guess the forum too is a good spot to do that too. And I guess I got to get on my Twitter and that stuff. I'm really bad with the technology stuff, and I don't know. I have like too many social media things. Just fries my brain. I don't know. That's just how I roll. That's how my brain rolls. So, but yeah, I was thinking something like that would make sense for me too, because I can literally, I have the 424 recording email that I check very regularly, and it comes up on my phone, and then I can just be like, boom, like send to everybody that we're going live. But in terms of going live, like I said, I'm thinking 8 p.m. every night, 8 to 9. I'm going a little bit over right now because I started late, and but yeah, I'm gonna be closing up shop in a little bit, so I'm just gonna try to catch up on the chat really quick. I don't want to leave anything out. Show up in your subscriber stream just like new uploads, but it's just a reminder for when you go live next. Lots of people do. Oh wait, what? Are you able to set reminders? They show up in your subscriber stream just like new uploads. I don't know. Let me look into that. Something else. Notifications bell, reminders. I don't know if I know that like some channels have different features because they're like bigger or something. I don't know. So I'll see if I have access to that feature. Okay, so YouTube can be hit or miss. So, okay, in terms of the emails list, if you want to be notified when I'm going to be streaming from now on, just email me, 424recording@gmail.com. Just shoot me an email and say, yo, dude, put me on the list when you go live or whatever. I don't know. I think that'll just work out the best, because a couple of you guys already have emailed me and said, hey, you doing live tonight? So... And then I can always just hit that like 15 minutes before I'm going live. So, but for now, just assume 8 p.m. if you don't hear from me otherwise. Eastern time. Oh, I think I'm at the bottom of the chat, guys. I made it. Oh wait, no, I skipped so many stuff. I'll look into the reminders. Yeah, YouTube can be hit or miss, because I noticed some channels that even I follow, or that I'm looking to get a notification from, don't always show up. So I don't know. Maybe they only shoot them out to percentage of the subscribers or subscribers who are actively watching on the community, or I don't know. What are you recording? I answered that one. Yeah, we're gonna use the 424 this weekend. Will, I'll talk to you. Let's talk via email about the moderator thing, because I just got to figure out how to set it up. I'm actually gonna write that down. Moderator. Let's see. Make sure to keep something rolling as much as possible. Sweet. Don't worry about your presentation and flow. You're doing a good job. Wouldn't be. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, John. Thank you, Exodus. I appreciate you saying that. I'm just kind of self-conscious about it, but I will definitely just try to keep it rolling. That's what I've been trying to do, is just keep it going. Next week I could do Wednesday. Okay, cool, dude. Yeah, let's Jay, let's get together next Wednesday and do some stuff. Oh, that's a limiter. Okay, Dave has the Furman Spring. Gotcha. Okay, that's what I was confused. I know is that a cool unit, Jay? Maybe you already answered that. Robin Guthrie ran drum machines through guitar amp reverb on several of the Cockatoo Twin albums. That's awesome. Yeah, running stuff through guitar amps can give a really good sound, especially vocals. I've done a bunch of times, and really good vocal sounds, I gotta say. If you're going for that type of sound, and it just happens to make it sit well in the mix. I got a link for those Fender pedals, but the chat won't let me post it. Okay, I'll look them up. Twin Fender pedals. I think that's crazy. They're getting back into that. I mean, they must be seeing that that's a really good way to do it. So, I'm building a spring drive and return out of leftover Yamaha console. We'll cover that. Yes, Jay has so many things. Stay with 3-head decks. The third head is monitor after the record head. Jay, I popped you an email with pics of my reverb tank. Sick. When you're ready to do NAMM, yeah, Jay, we're talking NAMM. Okay, so the NAMM, how you get passes to it? So you get passes by knowing somebody who is either in the business or is an exhibiting vendor. You go the day before, check in, get the pass, bring a lanyard. Okay. So it's kind of like you got to know the guy, and I think a tape op too. You guys were saying, right? You can grab some passes or. Oh yeah, Ian said that right there. I'm looking at somebody. There's like stuff popping up here on my phone. There's stuff on my computer. I'm like trying to. I keep like, okay, I'm gonna just start answering the stuff that's coming up right here because I'm trying to catch up and I'm missing stuff. I'm gonna actually start at the bottom. So Daft Punk used 3630 compressor. What Sans Amp to use? Matt, I have the original one. I think now it's called the Sans Amp Classic. It's the first Sans Amp they ever made, but the one that I had, like, there's a reissue one that they put out, and it literally says Sans Amp Classic, and then there's the old one, I think from like the 90s, and that's the one that I have. It's just Sans Amp. I think it's just called the Sans Amp. But now they have like all these different ones, and I don't know, maybe those are cool. I've never tried them, but they might be pretty cool. Everything Sans Amp I have. I also have the RBI, the bass pre, and that thing sounds great. Sans. I like the Sans Amp stuff. So you guys are talking about compressors. Cool. Oh, I'm almost at the bottom. Okay, you can usually get free passes. Yeah, okay, we talked about passes. It will always be music related. Yo, Matt, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to get this P.O. Box thing going. Okay, yeah, email thing. Just hit me up, email if you guys want to, or leave your email in the comments and I'll hit you up. Or go to the site and you can plug it in, I think. I got to check up on that stuff. I'm kind of behind on all this. Yeah, all right, cool. Pioneer reverbs. There's going to be a run on Pioneer reverb units after this live cast, just so everybody knows. So if you want to get one, you might want to start looking now. Okay, you guys are talking schematics. I had 2-prong cord, got noisy. Thanks, Jay. Hoping my aunt sends me this Takakami so I can fuck around with analog mixdowns. Apparently they're a good brand. Yeah, I think, Nakamichi. Is that the same thing? I don't know. I'm definitely going to shoot you an email about that list. Yeah, Twin, I think I may even have some of your guys' emails from the cassette chain project. If you don't know what the cassette chain project is, I'm going to be doing a video about it soon. I'm definitely gonna shoot you. Okay, that's the brand. Okay, there's enough interest I could start a remote reverb service. Haha, send me tracks, I'll verb them. That sounds awesome, Jay. You should do that. I got my notification after I was here for 20 minutes already. What? See, that's why I see a lot of people do with the live streams is they start them and then just leave them going for like 10 minutes and then they show up. Probably for that reason, that it takes a little bit of time for it to get going. I had a CR02 Nakamichi. It was two head, but excellent. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. What? Tim is here. Tim and Jay, we got the trifecta hanging out. What up, nerd? How you doing, Tim? Um, Compressors, you guys are chatting about. 222 more subs till we give you that super chat cheddar. Super chat cheddar. That sounds cool. I'm honored to know that you would be throwing me some super chat cheddar. Thanks, Twin. I have a bunch of comps, modded VLA, two different ferment units, gnarly shit like the 3630. Yeah, Jay's got some gnarly stuff for sure. That's the best adjective you could have used, Jay. I explained the Sans amp I have. 3036 is total trash, but it does a thing that nothing else does, so I keep one alive. Mine has upgraded chips, which helps a little, but not much. Matt says, yo, Tim. Tim's been bumping that Reverie of Palms. My IMX is great for French house. Yeah. If you hear, if I hear you buy if it comes with a big metal helmet. The VLA2 is alright. I would experiment with it on stereo sources. It's not great sounding vocal comp, but for drum, bass, and shit, it's cool. The VLA2, that's the art one you guys are talking about? 10-4 on the helmet. 10-4 on the helmet, good buddy. I made it. I caught up to the bottom of the chat. This is awesome. So, guys, if you have any more quick questions, let me know. Okay, yeah, that is the art one. I think I used to have one of those, the art VLA, or I had the VLA, right? There's like the original one or something. I sold it though. I just like didn't use it enough, and I needed the cheddar. So, when you need the cheddar, you need the cheddar. All right, well, I think we're gonna have to go out on that. That seems like a high note. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm thinking 8 to 9 or around that time every night. Mike, avatar pictures on the forum. Will, do you want them, or are they not showing up, or how do you do it? I'll look into it. It's important. We need them. Okay, Will, I'm writing that down right now. Avatar. One thing I want to do, and since you guys are here, I noticed that I know I'm going to sound like an Electron fanboy right now, but their forum, Electronauts, is done on this platform called Discourse. I don't know if any of you guys are coders or know anything about Discourse, but it's a really beautiful forum, and I'm going to try to see. I'm not making any promises. Thanks, Dakota. I'm not making any promises, but I'm going to. Yeah, Twin Reverb does have a photo. I noticed that, Twin. You do have a photo. So, Twin, maybe you can. I think you set them under. I was able to change mine. Yeah, you were the first person I think that has a avatar photo. But I'm gonna see if I can migrate our forum, the 424recording.com/forum to Discourse at some point. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to do that. That's so weird, but I think it'll be a lot better, and it's just a lot cleaner of an interface, and I'm hoping we can move I just want to make sure if I do that I can move what we already have to the new forum, because there's some really cool stuff on there I don't want to lose. And I guess the PHPBB one, which is the one that's set up now, is pretty good, but it's a little archaic, but that's usually what, I don't know, that's what a lot of the big forums have, but so I just want to let you guys know that's on the docket, on the back burner. I'm going to hope to get that going at some point. But yeah, it sounds like Twin has the handle on how to do the photos, but I will research that as well, Will. I got my list right here of everything we've been talking about, which is cool. So, but yeah, guys, thank you so much again for coming out. I think NAMM is going on for the next couple days. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be en route to the cabin, and I'll try to live stream from the car or live stream from the cabin, and we'll chat a little bit about what's going on. It'll be a little bit different of a format, and I also won't have my computer most likely, or I won't be able to look at my computer via Wi-Fi because it's a very secluded cabin. It's like Evil Dead style. So, but yeah, hopefully I can get some Wi-Fi on the mountain or whatever, or I can get the LTE on the mountain, or I'll use Tim's phone. We'll just use Tim's phone. He's going to be there. So, and Jay might be there too, which is cool. But I want to try to hit you guys up this weekend. Will, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you being here. And we got to chat about the moderator thing. Yes, Jay, thank you so much, man. I'm so glad you were able to come by tonight. I'm so glad that things worked out in terms of your scheduling. I know you said you were very busy this evening, so I appreciate you coming out, spending some time with us, answering some questions, because there's been stuff coming up on the chat where it's like, you know who would be the perfect person to answer this question? Jay the Wizard. So Jay, I'm so glad you were able to make it out tonight. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you coming out. Yeah, later, Tascam fam. Thanks, Exodus. I appreciate that, man. I've been trying to get the streaming up there. But 8 p.m. tomorrow, I'm gonna try to be here if my phone allows it. If you want to be notified of the streams, yeah, Jay, I'll let you know, man. And Jay, I want you to be right here too. You all right? And I think everybody else would appreciate that too. Getting and I want to do an interview, Jay, with the studio with you. So, and just ask you some cool interview questions. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing more. Yeah, much love, everyone. It has been a really fun week, guys. Thank you so much for coming to all the live streams. I'm gonna try to keep going. I feel like I've got a good streak going, and I don't want to lose the streak now that I've been getting it going. So look out for me tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in supporting the channel. Check out the shirts, shop.spreadshirt.com. I'm gonna be making a new shirt actually. Cassette tape is for lovers. So that was something we talked about last night. So that's coming soon. I'm gonna try to work on that tonight if I have time, or this next week. So a lot of cool ideas coming up. Stick around. Email me 424recording@gmail.com if you want to add me. If you want to get on the email list that's going to shoot out when I'm going live. Yeah, I don't know what else. Anything else, guys? I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come hang with us and talk music and talk about NAMM. Ask Jay questions. Hang out with Tim. Mr. Doyle, Tad Doyle from Witch Ape Studios was lurking around before. Good to see him out. Always a pleasure. Yeah, it's Mike from 424recording.com. Don't forget, I don't need to tell you guys, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you nerds. It's Mike from 424recording.com. Godspeed, my friend. Do something you want to do this weekend. I hope I see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely be back Sunday at 8. But I'm hoping I'm going to be there. Yeah, smash that like button. Do what Twin says. Yeah, I want you to smash it so hard you break your mouse. Appreciate you guys. All right. And if you need more 424 this weekend, more live streaming, and I'm not able to do it, check out the archive. They're all being archived on the thread. I know it's not as fun to check it in post, but I have a lot of fun doing it. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow from the cabin. I'm going to blast the theme music and take it out. All right, guys. Have a good night. Do something you want to do this weekend. Peace.